If you're like me, you might be starting a business with the greatest amount of conviction ever. You feel like nothing can stop you and there's endless opportunity, and you begin to realize that if you can do a few hours of work per day that is focused, you truly are sharper and more ambitious than 99% of humans that are on this planet. But because of that conviction, there may be weak points in your plan that you are not seeing. So I want to share with you today why it is that my first business on Amazon bombed. Why it is that I barely broke even with my brother. Despite seeing the numbers, despite thinking that I would escape the matrix. And I also want to go over why business failure is far more useful than spending that money on a degree. Now, a degree gives you certainty, but failure gives you experience, and it gives you a lot more hope for your second shot, your third shot, your fourth shot. That last shot before you win big. Now, I want to show you this diagram that I made yesterday that shows what you can scale your business up to if you were to reinvest all profits at a 33% profit margin. If you're selling a product for $33 and your profit margin is 33%, that means you have $11 profit. If your landed costs are $22, then every single sale you make $11 profit. If I took all that profit and reinvested it back in some dream scenario where you didn't have any expenses and you didn't want to take any cash out, you would grow your business at 150% every single month. Think about that. If you took that same money and put it into the S&P 500, you would only be making 11% back per year. No. You are now making 150% back per month. Why? Because you have balls. And those balls that are between your legs are your greatest asset on this planet as a young man. So, why is this scaling diagram incorrect? I want to give you 3 reasons. Firstly, not all of your units will be given away for money. So, I give you a unit, you give me money. Correct. But what about giveaways? I give you a unit, you give me a follow. I'm not getting money, but I'm getting increased following, which is an asset. Maybe it makes my brand look more official. Maybe it expands my reach. Maybe it gives me good word of mouth because that person says, wow, I won this giveaway, look at this, and they tell their whole family, and then their family purchases. That's the first reason why this diagram is wrong. Reason 1.2 is also influencers. If you are influencer marketing, which is you giving your products to influencers to speak about your product, then that costs you money. If I have 300 units, but I gave 10 to an influencer, that does mean that my scaling is then down because I'm giving away units for reach instead of cash. Point number 2, account level reserve. Now, account level reserve is it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you if you do not pay attention. So, because you are a new seller on Amazon, or you're a new seller on Takealot, or you're a new seller anywhere, unless you scam people on Shopify, but if you're a new seller and you want to build a reliable brand, you're going to need something known as an account level reserve. What is that? An account level reserve is when they keep some of your money back away from you for 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks, so that if your product is whack, the customer can get a refund from that pool. Now, of course, the longer you go on selling and the less refunds you get, the lower that pool that you need to keep is. But for the first 6 months, they keep 100% of your sales locked for like 2 or 3 weeks. meaning that a lot of new sellers need to get into debt. They have $5,000 locked up, so they need to get a loan to free up that money so they can send more inventory and make more sales. Now, after month 6, that amount goes from 100% to 3%, depending on how many refunds you get in the 6 months of selling. So Amazon then trusts you more, so your cash becomes more free and you can cycle it. Sales, inventory, sales, inventory, sales, inventory. Instead of sales, reserve, shit. So that's the first thing that will stuff you up from scaling. That will slow you down unless you get into debt, or you just wait the 6 months until your reserve drops. Third thing is that your products are not your only expense. You will also have other expenses that limit your scaling, and those expenses can be, number 1, softwares. So tracking softwares that track your expenses and your income. Number 2, influencer commission. So giving commission or salary to the influencers who work with you. And then number 3, your other cost could be unforeseen miscellaneous costs, whether it's a tax or whether it's label costs or product insert costs, or you want to register your business after 3 months of selling. So you say that's going to be $300. Great. So now we know the 3 reasons why the diagram that I just showed you earlier isn't going to work. But now I want to show you something else. I want to show you 3 reasons why it is that you will win. Now, if you become perfectly happy with losing those profits in the first 6 months or a year, just like you can be perfectly happy bulking and looking fat before you do an excellent cut where you have an 8-pack and you're chiseled like a Mexican stallion, then you will experience these 3 things that would allow you to destroy people with your laser eyes on Amazon. Number 1, we're going to talk about the brand referral bonus. Now, if you have gone through the headache of trademarking your brand and you've enrolled in brand registry, you get a special bonus. What does this bonus do? This bonus increases your profit margins by 10%. That is ridiculous. If you are at a 30% profit margin, boom, the profit margin can go up to 40%. Why? Because, and here's the agreement, Amazon will reduce your fees as long as you bring sales that are coming from off of Amazon. So where do I get sales that are coming off of Amazon? Instagram, Google Ads, Facebook, Pinterest. Someone goes onto Pinterest, they see a beautiful video of this product that you're selling. Then they see in the description, get now with $5 off. They click on it, they purchase. For that sale, you get 10% of the sale back in terms of fees. So let's say that you're paying $10 for fees and your product is $50. What that means is you would then pay $5 less in fees. So your fees would go from $10 to $5 while you're still selling $50, meaning that that $5 is just pure profit. Second reason why you are going to absolutely crush it. Month 2 onwards, you unlock something known as Amazon Subscribe and Save, meaning that you can encourage people to subscribe to your storefront, to receive monthly products without the headache of having to buy. And why are they going to do this? they are going to subscribe because they will save 10%, maybe even 15% by ordering on a monthly recurring. Now, this gives you guaranteed sales. And another thing is, you might be thinking, oh, but I lose 10%. No. You don't lose anything, because that 10 to 15% you would have spent on ads anyway. So now you're not spending any money on ads, but you're getting a guaranteed sale. So you're making the same profit, but now they subscribe to your storefront. How do you get people to subscribe and save? You remind them. You remind them on your Instagram. You remind them on your ads. You remind them on your inserts that you put into the product when they open it up and see this beautiful story of your brand. And at the very back, it says, save 15%, Amazon subscribe and save, QR code to your store. Bam, that's how you get them. You understand? Now, finally, we're going to talk about something that even Mr. Bezos himself does, which is creating a competitive ecosystem inside of your business. How do we create a competitive ecosystem with influencers? Well, we say, hello influencers, we are working with 8 of you, and by the end of this month, we are only going to be working with 6 of you. We're chopping the bottom 2. So you give them something to run away from. Even if you don't chop the bottom 2, even if you tell them that you're chopping people, but you just don't, because they won't know unless they talk to each other, right? And then what you can do is also build a heaven for them. So you build the hell of you are getting chopped, you are getting rejected, you're getting kicked out. You can also build the heaven of first place and second place of most coupon redemptions. So if Sally gets 100 coupon redemptions and Brenda gets 80 coupon redemptions, then Sally gets a cash incentive. She gets an extra $100 payment at the end of the month, and Brenda gets an extra $70 payment. Incentivize the winners so that they win more. And another thing is building this ecosystem. Do monthly giveaways. Give products away to people. If you give products away to people and you get their email, you then have a channel to directly talk to them through email. And it makes it a lot easier for you to launch product later on when you have a massive email list as real estate in the minds of your customers. So then your launch profits are up every single time you launch a new product. And not only that, but every single sale that goes through email, guess what? You get the brand referral bonus, extra 10% profit. Boom. And what's great as well is in order to participate in giveaways, you could always say, post a picture with our product and tag us. So then you're getting user-generated content. You're getting unlimited people posting about your product. How crazy is that? Your reach expands. And with your influencers, what you could even do is in the contract, make sure that you have the right to repost their content. So then you also have free content to post on your own business's Instagram. Boom. You've just outsourced that work as well. And then you can repost that on Pinterest, on TikTok. You can repost it everywhere. And get more and more leverage. Get more out of that thing. So these are the 3 reasons why you're going to fucking win, dude. Like if you are wanting to sell on Amazon, if you're wanting to sell on Takealot. So I really hope this makes sense. And thank you for sitting through this. It's been a long video. But I believe that I explained everything thoroughly and that you got a lot of value from this, because this is exactly how we are planning to make tens, hundreds, millions of dollars every year, every month. Our current goal is to launch 6 products before the end of this year under 2 different brands. and then to pretty much find out which products are winning and funnel all of our attention. So if we launch 6 products and 2 of them are winners, we cut the other 4 and we put all of our attention into those 2 until they are selling 1,000 units a month each. That would put us at around $50,000 to $60,000 every single month in revenue. Have a good day further, bro. Have a good day further. I'll be seeing you around and I'll keep you updated.